Hello, so it's a brand new day in Budapest and we have woken up to snow in the city. It's snowing! So good morning from Budapest. I can't believe it's snowing today. So we're going to go off and get some breakfast and then we're going to go somewhere really cool. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We headed along the river to the other side of town to Dunner Park Coffee House. So we've come into the warm. We're here at this cafe, which is a really nice big place, open pan and everything. And it's got all kinds of cakes and hot drinks that you can have. So we're going to go for a nice latte and slice of cake, I think, for breakfast. When you're on holiday, you can always have cake for breakfast.
So I've gone for a roll, and it's kind of funny. When I translated it, it came up as goose bread pie. So it's basically a roll done with goose fat. And it looks very interesting. This is the goose bread pie. It's really nice. It reminds me of a really light scone, really moist. And I can't taste cheese in there, but tastes as satisfying as it would if you had cheese in it. It's really good, really tasty.
So I've got something. It translates to cheese pony, but it looks like a little kind of croissant or scone with cheese in it. So I'm curious to try what that's like. It feels quite light and very kind of scony in its look. Yeah, it's light and airy and cheesy. So it's like a cheese straw, a big thick cheese straw. So I've got a Hungarian dessert called a dobos torta, which translates to good cake. So it's apparently a traditional one that's really tasty and it was highly recommended by the guys here. So I'm going to try that one. And Tig has gone for a white chocolate caramel cake. The one Tig's having isn't traditional. They said it was a good one to try as well. So excited for some cake. So I'm going to try this dessert. It looks seriously impressive. Ooh, I think you're right, but here we go. So the top of the cake is like got a crispy glaze, like hardened sugar. But the rest of the cake, you've got kind of really soft, gooey chocolate on every other layer. And then you've got kind of like this kind of just very plain vanilla-y sponge. It's a little bit dry, and the kind of wetness of the chocolate and the dryness of the sponge kind of all combine together and make a really nice slice. But it is hard to get the slice with the caramelized sugar because it just doesn't seem to cut very well. It's a little bit too hard, but it's a really nice dessert. Very chocolatey and nice. It's a little bit drier than I thought it was going to be. When you have it with the chocolates in the slice like this, it tastes really good. So, breakfast is nailed. We've had our breakfast. And look, I don't understand that. Why do the buses here, why are they attached via the cable? I wonder why that is. We're going to walk towards our next destination, but we thought we'd stop up at the park first. The big kid in both of us wants to be in as much snow as possible, and snow settles the most in parks. If you're in the city. Oh, wintry. It stopped snowing now, but it's so cool that it's settled like that. Wow. Oh, I see what it is.
I have a snowboard out.
You wouldn't want to. Oh, well, I've got snow foot. You do, oh, me camera. I'll just keep vlogging, then he can't hit me with snow, right? Oh, you can. You scoundrel. Snow is so magical, isn't it? Especially if you don't have it very often. Think about little Chloe. She was only alive briefly when there was snow, but it's really funny because she was a white cat, and so she practically disappeared in the snow when she was wandering around in it. Oh my God! Look, he's got a massive snowball.
Do I have a massive snowball now?
Huh. I wonder if I should throw it at you instead. Oh, he's given it to me freely. Oh. Look at this little snowman, Tig pointed out. Guys, thank you for coming along with me, because while ever I'm vlogging, I'm safe from the perils of snowballs, because he's not going to damage my camera, I don't think. Here he is.
Hi.
I think I'm safe for the moment.
For a few minutes.
So guys, now we're going to head off to... oh, you scoundrel! He completely got me.
And I avoided the camera.
And you avoided the camera. I've got a mic in one hand and a camera in the other, so I'm completely unable to defend myself or throw anything back at him. Anyway, so what was I going to say? I see you. Oh my God. Look, I'm being bombarded now. Anyway, guys, so we're going to go to... Now, stop it. And my trousers are coming off. So we're going to go indoors now. We're going to head off to a spa. So it looks really, really cool. And it's not the one we went to last time, the outdoor heated pool, because they were really mean to me last time because with my psoriasis. So I'm not going back there. But let's go to this place and hopefully it'll be really, really fun. See you guys in a bit. We got out of the snow and made our way to a place called Mandala Spa, where relaxation is what it's all about. There's a bar on site, as well as several pools which are all different temperatures. I'm definitely going to enjoy the jacuzzi. So this is super relaxing. So it says, welcome to the spiritual world of the Mandala bath. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and set yourself free. So yes please, let's get some bubbles going on here. Oh, there we go. This is so relaxing. Don't want to get my camera wet. Tix disappeared off to the steam room, which is just behind me. He's going to have a nice steamy sesh. I, on the other hand, I'm going to soak up here in the jacuzzi. I love the ambience here. It's the perfect place to go on a cold, snowy day in Budapest. We've got a nice bit of meditation going on here in the background, enjoying a nice glass of champagne, and it's so beautiful. So we're going to catch you a bit later, but so far today it's all about the chill vibes. That was really nice. So I've got the change room to myself, so I'm now fully dressed and let's go and explore a bit more of Budapest. So we're back to this side of town. A lot of the snow's gone now. It's still very, very pretty. That's a tram line running along. So we've got a little painter here. I wonder what it's a statue of. There you go. Imagine it was one of those lifelike people statues, which was perfectly still, then just suddenly jumped. That would get me. So we're here and we're grabbing some cocktails. This place apparently, Corso, does some very cool looking cocktails, so I'm really excited to try them. They look like they're quite arty the way they're done. I'm going to have a cocktail called a safety match, and it's got Bailey's, coffee liqueur and something called Grand Mariner. I've no idea what that is, but I'm going to try it. Sorry guys, I keep coughing because I've got a really tickly throat suddenly. I hope I'm not getting a cold. Nice views out here as well from the window, you see that? Very nice. You can watch the world go by. Are we eager for our cocktail, Sig?
We definitely are.
Look how cool that is. And my cocktail actually comes with matches, so I can light the top of it. Mine's got a kind of orangey smell. Woo! I'm not sure if I drink this in one or what. Let's have a sip of it first. Whoa! Oh my god. I mean, it is a cocktail, so I'd imagine you don't shot it. I think the idea is that you work down each flavour, and each layer is a different experience almost. That's what I feel. Because I think if I just did it in one, it would all just... Well, there's too much liquid for it in one, to be fair. For me. Flippity, floppity, flip, flip. Oh my god. That'll put hairs on your chest, hairs on your nostrils, hairs on your feet, hairs on the street. That is hair inducing. Yeah, I'm not shooting that. No. Even if you're supposed to shoot it, that is not happening. And there's Tig's one, it's their take on a sours.
Yeah, I love the fact that you've literally just got 3 spirits in a glass. They look really cool though, but it's nice. It's like very mild sours. very, very mild sours. And I saw over at the bar they were dropping bubbles of smoke on top of it as well. It definitely tastes a bit smoky, so it's good.
So that was a nice pit stop at Corso. Now it's time to enjoy some Hungarian food. How cozy does Budapest look with all the lights shining like that? It looks really homely and warm. Speaking of homely, this restaurant looks like the perfect spot to enjoy some traditional Hungarian food. So we are in a restaurant called Zazivas, and it has been around since 1831. And it does traditional Hungarian food. So I'm going to have a goulash soup, and Tig is going to have a Hungarian style beef dish, but it's Budapest style. So curious to see what both our dishes taste like, but we're both super hungry. And this place is really nice and homely, so looking forward to our feed. But we've got some beer to start with. Apparently they do lots of Hungarian dishes here, including Hungarian wines as well. So this is Tig's steak. Not quite sure what's Budapest style about it, but let's see what he thinks.
Let's try the side first. Looks like peas with some kind of salsa. It's like a mini stew with peas in it. It's really nice. It's seasoned with salt. It tastes really nice. It was good.
So goulash is one of their specialities, so I had to try it as I'm here. My goulash soup. And I got a side of fries to go with it, because I love dipping fries in soup. I don't know if you guys are with me on that one. So we're going to dig into the goulash soup. Got a nice bit of potato here to start with. Nice flavour, like a lovely stew. Yeah, the meat's very tender as well in this soup. It's different to the goulash soup I've had before. It's almost got a slightly mint aftertaste, like that kind of herb, but it is nice. So we have got a dessert called Somlói Gulushka, and it's basically some dumplings, some Hungarian dumplings. So we're going to try those. Tig, you do the honours, you go first.
It doesn't remind me of dumpling at all. That's amazing. It's more like a really, really light sponge, which feels like it's full of cream. And it has this kind of tiny bits of this crispy nut or something on the outside. It's a bit coconutty, but not heavily. It tastes really, really delicious. That's really, really good.
So I'm going to go in there. Oh, they're very, very soft. Cheers. It almost tastes like they're soaked in some kind of spirit or something. And they're very light, fluffy, and creamy. So that is our second day in Budapest coming to a close. We're going to chill out here now back at our apartment. My chest is quite sore, so I'm going to wrap up warm, and hopefully tomorrow I'm going to feel really fruity and really fresh. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more exploring around Budapest. Until next time, take care and we'll see you soon. Bye! That's it, guys. Well, not quite. So guys, as you can see, so that tickly cough has turned into a bit of a chest infection. I'm back home now. Spent the last day in Budapest in bed. So sorry for kind of an abrupt ending to my travel vlog. It's nothing worse than travelling when you're feeling like this. But yeah, if it doesn't clear up itself, I'm going to have to get antibiotics, I think. But hopefully it's clearing up. It's better already than it was the other day. Like when I was away, it was so raw and constantly irritable. I didn't get any sleep. Now the tickling is gone for the most part. I can talk. But yeah, sorry for the flop. There were so many things I wanted to do on my last day in Budapest as well. Like I wanted to go up the cable car on top of the hill. There's loads of beautiful buildings on the other side of the river we didn't go to. I wanted to have some chimney cakes. There are lots I wanted to do, but alas, I got sick, and you can't control when you get sick on holiday. So far it's been a bit unlucky. When I was in Finland I wasn't very well either, but this is just way worse. So anyway, I'm home now. I've got Kaylee looking after me, my little bunny, and Tig, of course. I'll see you guys on the next adventure.